My name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner, 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. He'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha! The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Getting used to it?
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in ardº to the north. Check its location now. Take out your ardº. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. A little to the left. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. To the right. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards ardº. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Take a look through your binoculars. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into ardº, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. You're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Those materials are already processed. That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Не стреляй, пожалуйста, не стреляй!
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head is Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight. Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse. at the enemy outpost, Violo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Yeah.
There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there. First aid.
No, I'm not in free roam. I just restarted the story over. And I got a little cocky. I used to be really good at this, but I'm not so good anymore. If there's any chance you'd like to subscribe, I will be posting this entire game playthrough in parts. Yeah, this is literally the first mission where I'm trying
So
to
you
rescue
picked up an
the
intel
cops.
file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
I've already got a part 1 posted on my channel. This will be part 2, probably about half hour long. Yeah, exactly. Phantom Limb stuff.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy. Boss, taking the scenic route? That's not the way to one day. Check its location on your iDroid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to unlock some skills, like the interrogation skills and all that stuff, so I can actually start having fun. You know, where you can scan the enemies and see if they're, you know, have any good skills.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
I play all kinds of stuff. I take requests on different games. I think next I'm gonna do some of the Telltale games and have viewers vote for what choices are gonna be made. So please, if you like what's going on, or you want to, you know, join in on some of that, like and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. I'm a new streamer just starting out.
Yeah.
But next, I think I might do either the Batman
You've reached
Telltale
one
game,
day. They've got Miller locked up in that town.
the Walking Dead
Check
Season
your iDroid
3,
for his
or the
location.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
What the hell, he's alright. He's not your average client.
Whoa, whoa.
Get on. Oh wow, man, that's awesome. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble restarting myself. I put a ton of hours into the game. I was up to the part where you're doing, you know, you have to redo all the missions on harder difficulties, and I never finished it. And I thought it might be a nice game to stream, so I started streaming it. But yeah, I understand. It was really hard for me to actually decide to start this over again, because I put so much time into this. But you being ranked 388 in the world in the forward operating bases, that's amazing, man. Because that forward operating base stuff is tough.
George!
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller. To make contact with the target now. Hold off until the heat has died down.
Yeah, man, you're definitely right on that. I definitely gotta get back, into this. I literally just started playing maybe an hour ago or so. Yeah, I used to be great, I'd sleep ghost mode, never get infected. Bolting out all the enemies, but yeah, you're right, I am not in my game at all. This is embarrassing.
God. For me, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about you, man. I'm such a big fan of these Metal Gear games, and I'm so disappointed about Kojima not doing any more.
They do something to your eyes? No, it's...
I don't know if you had heard about how, basically there was supposed to be a whole nother country you were supposed to be able to go to in this game, and that's why we had to redo all those stupid missions at the end on harder difficulties. And
what took you so long? We'll talk, but not here.
Secure the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
You look well. Not so heavy anymore, right?
gas drive or something absurd like that.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
But yeah, I'm actually really disappointed that they, cut such a there was supposed to be
You're heading
an
outside
entire
the mission area.
country we were supposed to be able to go to. All the problems with Kojima and Konami ruined that. It would have been such a great game. Yup, exactly. So disappointing. Someone like Kojima, you gotta give him time to do his work, because everything he puts out is a masterpiece. He's literally my favorite developer. Well, not, everything he puts out, I'm excited for Death Stranding.
I knew this day would come.
Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
And they ended up leaving so many story threads, unanswered by cutting so much out. It's really unfortunate. I wanted this
It's them.
to be the be-all, end-all of Metal Gear since it's the last game. I wanted them to cover up old storylines that they had left behind in the past because I love every single time.
Boss, watch out.
What do you think
It's
of
the skulls.
that Metal Gear
Don't let 'em find us.
Survive that Konami's putting out?
Whatever that mist
Zombies
is, it's
in
all
it.
around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Yeah.
Run, boss! You've got to lose him!
Oh no, guys. I think I was supposed to be a little more sneaky there.
Boss, the target's dead. Mission failed.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Great. Sorry, I haven't played this part in so
Run, boss! You've got to lose him! They'll catch up to you on foot. Use your horse.
Get on! Stop moving! Konami
It looks like they're gone.
infuriated me with the way they treated Kojima. I mean, canceling Silent Hill like that, real fast in the same kind of mist. That would have been
All right,
amazing.
Cypher's put Miller in.
We're wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them.
Yeah, I can't believe what they did.
preventing me from landing.
Just a couple more months, this would have been like one of the. It is a great game. It would have been the best game ever if they would have let them finish it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guarantee they're gonna make more. But just I doubt they'll ever be. And I can't believe they're making a game with zombies in it now. Metal Gear with zombies. I know this game is weird and out there, but I don't know. It's nice being able to talk to a fan of Metal Gear, because I am such a big fan of Metal Gear. This is literally probably my favorite game franchise of all time. I mean, Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater is probably one of my top 10, in my top 5 games ever. And then Metal Gear 4, just amazing games. Excuse me.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, if you get like the special edition of the game, you get that, that cutscene. But yeah, I've actually never gone and watched that on YouTube. I'm gonna actually go check that out on YouTube because I never got to see that extra
together.
episode 51
We
thing.
can call home.
But I was so disappointed when I heard how
we were
much they
dogs,
cut
all
out of
right.
this game.
Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Like, Kojima's a genius. I can't believe, like, the way he tied things together with Psycho Mantis being the child and, oh god, Liquid running off with, Psycho Mantis at the end, and, just how they brought those storylines together. He's a genius. Yep, it is. It's a joke. It is a total cash grab, and it's unfortunate because it's gonna tarnish the Metal Gear name. But I'm glad Kojima's out from under the thumb of Konami, and he's got his own studio now, and can really control his own stuff. So I'm hoping Death Stranding kinda, is something special. Yeah, they definitely are. They are hated. And I don't get how they can even act the way they do. It's not like they have that many franchises to fall back on.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power.
But yeah, I wish they could have finished this. I bet you it would have been up there like Metal Gear 4 was. Like, Metal Gear 4 was absolutely stunning. Like, I almost was brought to tears near the end of that game. That was such an amazing game. The crawling through the microwaves and the boss fight with Liquid Ocelot on top of Outer Heaven. And just, insanity. It was so good.
Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
And there's just so much to this game. I love the upgrading of Mother Base and, you know, the research and development on weapons.
Tell me like you used to.
Oh, it's so cool.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
But, yeah, man, in a moment, after the cutscene ends and stuff, I'm gonna have to cut this stream because I'm getting up there on time. So this will be the end of part 2, and I'm gonna be doing part 3 very soon. But I also do all different kinds of games. I take requests on games. I have a ton of games, so if there's anything you want to see played, I'll gladly stream it for you. And like I said, I will be streaming the entirety of this game. So if there's any way you could toss me a like and a subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me as a new streamer. And you'll get notifications anytime I post something new. But like I said, I want to do community-based kind of games. I want to have the community vote on decisions, do fun things like that. And it'd be nice to have a buddy who's into Metal Gear like you are, because it's nice talking about it with someone who's such a fan.
You can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
But I stream all kinds of stuff. I get all the new games. So, you know, anything you want to see streamed, I would gladly stream it. But, yeah, I'm going to cut the stream here. I will be going back, putting part 3 up very soon, and I'm just going to keep going with this one. But yeah, please, if you could like and subscribe, that would mean a lot to me, and then I can see you again, and we can chat, you know, hang out. It was nice talking with you, Neil, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Take care, buddy.